I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. And what I want to talk about today is how spirituality has changed my life and taught me to have faith in God again. And it feels like it's what I was always meant to do. I feel like for most of my life, I felt out of touch with my spiritual side. I felt like I was always meant to be spiritual, but I felt like I was always on the search to find the right thing because I was never really interested in anything. But I feel like spirituality is something that came natural to me, especially with my spiritual gifts that I've always had. Ever since I was younger, I was born with spiritual gifts. I could always see people, see things, or feel things, but I've never had anybody to explain to me what they are, or what they do, or how they work. But when I found spirituality, I found that a lot of the things that I was going through growing up, it was connected to spirituality. I found it later on in my life because nobody else ever took the time to explain about my gifts. So I always felt alone, and it always kind of felt weird. So I didn't really tell a lot of people about my gifts because I didn't want to freak people out. But then when I found out about spirituality and what spirituality is, now I feel comfortable. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be in life. I feel like this was where I was always meant to be. And it just feels more comfortable. And I feel like more people should be spiritualists because it's just a more free thing. It allows you to serve God however you want to. I'm not knocking any other religion. It's just to me personally, it feels like you're a lot more free to do it your own way, serve Him your own way. Not saying that any other religion you can't, but they have rules of certain things you can't do. And spirituality allows you to build a personal connection with Him your own and go your own way. And I feel like if more people were spiritualists, it would just make the world a better place because they will be able to build their own one-on-one connection and they will be able to learn through their own experiences. But to be a spiritualist, you have to have an open mind. You have to be open to the fact that God is everywhere. He is all around you, and He can contact you through any form He chooses to. He can contact you through people telling you something you need to know because I've had that happen before. He can contact you through social media such as TikTok or YouTube because I've had music, like when I listen to music or watch a video, I've had videos to pop up of different things I was going through at different times in my life, and it gave me the exact answer or the exact thing I needed to hear. Or when I'm going through a downtime or not feeling right, I can go to YouTube and play a music mix, and that mix is the exact thing I need to hear or the exact feeling I'm having at the time. It's amazing how He can connect to you through spirituality when you open your mind to it. And I've learned how to work through I've learned how to work through my issues and deal with my personal problems. And that's another thing about spirituality. You can't trick it. You have to really do the work and get through it, or you're not going to progress. The more you do with it, the more you're willing to listen to Him, and the more you're willing to work through your issues, the more He will bless you to have, and the more He will give you. The more you resist and the more you don't do it, the more you will stay in the same spot. So you have to agree with Him and be willing to work with Him to progress. That's how spirituality works. It's a lot of great things you can get
Breathing.
from it.
I felt out of breath.
But you have to be willing
Alive.
to work
felt
with it.
dead
It's just like
inside.
anything else. It's just like a
I
day
tried to
job.
move, but
If you
two
don't
taser
if you
zaps
don't
in
do
10
your
minutes
job,
had
how do you
juiced the
expect
fight
to
right
get
out of
paid?
me. My
Spirituality is
head
the same
filled
way.
with curses
And
that
it's
raced
not
too
easy.
fast for me to hurl
It's a
at the
difficult thing.
plastic-draped
It's
monsters
going to push a
who had
lot
just
out of
murdered
you.
my grandfather.
It makes you
The
recognize the
blue-back
good things you
bastard
do, and it
towering
can
above
make you
me
feel good.
misinterpreted my
But it will
stillness for calm,
but it will also
my
make you feel
silence
bad
for
and call
acceptance.
you out if you're not
He
doing the
cut the
right thing.
plastic straps binding my wrists
But
and
if
dropped a
you clean
cardboard
those
cube
negative
on the
things
patio
up,
in front of my
you
face,
will find out your
about the
life will
size of
get
a
better.
Chinese takeout box.
Your life will
The
get more
cube was
positive
stamped in black
if you
with the
choose to do
OPM
the right
logo,
thing.
along
But
with
if
a
you choose
line
to do the
labeled,
wrong things,
"Mortal
you will lose
remains of
power
blank."
and be more,
Grandpa's name
and your
had
life
been
will
lazily
stay negative.
scribbled on the line.
So basically, what I'm
Since
saying
the
is,
inception of the Office
spirituality
of
gives
Pandemic
you a choice.
Management, I'd read,
Do you want to
heard,
follow him and
watched,
do the
and
right thing,
perused
or do you
posts,
want to
snaps,
keep living
tweets,
the
talks,
wrong
stories,
life and
threads,
feeling
vids,
disconnected?
chats,
It's
vlogs,
up to
and any
you.
number of blah blah
For me,
variations
it
of
was an easy choice.
information,
I chose to
disinformation,
follow
propaganda,
spirituality, and I chose to
counter-propaganda,
do
hyperbole, spin,
everything that I know
neo-news,
I'm supposed to
opinion,
do, and it's
bloviations,
bettered my
lies,
life.
and
That's
possible
why I can
truths,
say,
with
from
no
a
way to
personal
tell anymore
standpoint,
what was
I'm a
real from
proud
what was
spiritualist.
AI generated,
I've been
what
through
was
my,
exaggerated
I
partial
guess you
truth,
could call it,
or what was the
I don't know
fire
what to
hose
say here.
torrent of mouth
I guess you
diarrhea
could
from
call
the
it
overabundance
religious
of heel-blind assholes
religious
in the
journey,
world
and
with megabit
spirituality
internet
is the thing
connections
that works
and
for
too
me.
much time
If
on
it
their
doesn't
hands.
work for you, I
Though
understand.
I'd
But
ingested
it's the
the
thing that brings
unverified
me
feed
peace
of human
and
noise
comfort
and
anything,
third-hand
anytime I'm
witness
going through
reports of
something.
virus
Because
cops
I feel
healing
like
lepers,
me and God got a
sock-flicking
one-on-one
kittens, and
relationship.
doing
I
everything
feel
in
like
between.
anytime I need to
I'd
talk to
chosen
Him,
somehow to
I can
believe
talk
that
to
way
Him,
down
and He'll
deep,
send me a dream
most people
or
were
send me a
good.
vision,
I'd
and we
chosen
can,
to believe that
and
the
I'll
virus
listen to
cops
what He
were just
tells
regular
me, and
folks
I'll relay the
trying to do
messages
their
that
jobs
He
in an
needs me to
incredibly
relay,
difficult environment.
and it's
But
just
now
like a one-on-one connection.
I knew,
That's why I love
really
spirituality.
knew,
That's
the
why
VC
I'll
were
always
not
be a
good
proud
people.
spiritualist,
They weren't
because
honest.
it's that
They weren't
one-on-one
even real
connection
law enforcement.
that
They were
works for
mall
me.
cops,
But
brothers-in-law
it's
of
not for
hiring
everybody.
managers who wanted
If
them
you're
out of their
not for it,
basement
I
guest rooms.
understand.
They
But
were
this is
dolts who
just
couldn't
me
hold a
talking
job at a
about
7-Eleven
me
if those jobs hadn't already been
finding
automated
the
away.
religion that made me
They were
comfortable,
people who,
and the
for
reason
twice
why I
universal
follow
basic
it,
income,
and the reason why
could
I always
convince
be a proud
themselves they were
spiritualist,
immune to
in my
whatever
opinion.
pandemic was
But
simmering through
I
the
hope this helps
population,
you guys
a
understand a little
population
bit
they
more
weren't
about
really
me
part of
and a little
anymore.
bit more about my
They were
journey
20-something
of
bullies
being
and
a
middle-aged
comfortable
shitheads,
spiritualist,
mostly
and the
men
fact
who
that I was
finally found
always
a
born to
vocation
be a
that gave them
spiritualist,
that
and I
same
always
taint
be a
tickle
proud
they felt in high
spiritualist.
school when
And
beating down the
I
freshmen.
just hope this
They were
helps
the
somebody out
unforgivable
there
fuckers who
that
just murdered my grandpa.
went through the
A
same
paper
things I went
citation
through,
floated
of
down from above, coming to
gifts
rest
and
on
having
concrete beside
spiritual
Grandpa's
feelings and
takeout
having
box of
dreams and
residual
having
ash,
vision,
bone
and
chunks,
you
and
don't
dental
know
fillings.
why you're having
The
them,
virus cop
or if
told
you
me,
don't know
"Your instructions are
what they
printed on
mean.
the back, Mr.
Maybe you're a
Blanks."
spiritualist.
Just the
Get
same,
on
he
your phone and
explained
look
that
up
I had
spirituality
48 hours
and
to
see
pay my
if your
propane
dreams
offset
or
fee,
visions
my
or
air
the things
quality
you're going through
negation penalty,
match up to
and
it.
a mileage
And if it does,
surcharge,
it
along with
means
some
you're meant to be a
consoling rote
spiritualist.
bullshit that he
You were
didn't
born
mean
to be a
and hoped I'd
spiritualist,
ignore.
and you will know
He
if you're
toed
born
my
to be a
shoulder,
spiritualist,
not gently.
because
I nodded.
you will feel
He wanted to come back
the
and
difference.
maybe
You
get a
will feel
chance
the
to pull out his
emotions, you
real
will feel
gun.
the dreams,
Maybe
and you will
kill
have
a
the visions.
law-breaking motherfucker
And
like
if
me.
you do,
He wasn't the type
like
his
I
pecker
said, get on your
puffed from
phone and
watching off the
look
patio
up
while the
spirituality.
demented geriatric
And if
got
it
shoved
matches,
into a burn
you're a
box.
spiritualist.
He craved the power of pulling the
Just
trigger,
look it up
of smashing
and
a
go
skull
with
with his club, and maybe,
and go with the
please,
flow,
Jesus,
and let him
please,
lead you,
of stomping a
and
mouthy
he will guide you
malcontent's
to
face
wherever
into
you're
the
meant to
concrete.
be. Just
He was a virus
give
cop.
it a try.
That's
It
what
will
they all
change your
really
life
truly
and make
want.
your life better.
No doubt in my mind.
But like I said,
Not anymore.
that's just how I see spirituality for
Satisfied that
me,
he'd ticked all
and and I hope
boxes
this
his
finds
duty
you guys
required.
well. And I hope it helps you if you need it, in my opinion.